Okay, welcome you all for the 8th lecture of graph theory. Now today we will discuss the topic that is branch path incidence matrix, and it is denoted by K. Okay, now as the name suggests itself, that is branch path incidence matrix. Okay, means obviously this matrix will be between branch and path. Okay, now again the dimension for this will be b cross n minus 1, b cross n minus 1. Okay, so obviously b means what here? The branch of tree exclusively. Okay, now listen carefully. Okay, this b means not elements. In previous formation of element node incidence matrix or reduced incidence matrix, we were talking about the number of branches means number of elements, but here exclusively this branch means the branch of tree only, branch of tree only. Okay, so branch of tree are 3 into n minus 1 means 4 minus 1. There were 4 nodes in this particular given network, okay, which we are considering for forming this particular matrix. So obviously you will get 3 by 3 matrix only. Okay, so this was the network oriented network which we considered. This was the tree we are considering for forming different matrices. This is 0 number node, 1 number, 2 number, 3 number. This is branch 1, branch 2, branch 3. Okay, so this branch 1 2 3 means the branches of tree only. Okay, now remaining are your links, that is branch number 4, branch number 5, and this branch number 6. These are the orientation or directions like this which we assume earlier. Okay, now this matrix shows incidence of branches and path, whether that branch is coming in this particular path or not. Okay, so in this way it shows the incidence of branches and path, and path is formed by moving from one node to the reference node. Okay, so that path we will consider from any one node to the reference node. Okay, so obviously there will be 3 paths as there are 3 nodes. Okay, excluding this reference node. Okay, means from first path will be from node number 1 to reference node, second will be from node number 2 to reference node, and third will be from node number 3 to reference node. Okay, and whether that particular branch is coming in this path or not. Okay, so that is what the branch path incidence matrix we are going to form now. Again, there is a terminology, that is Kij. Okay, so this matrix is denoted by K. So Kij will be equal to 0 if the ith branch do not come in the path from this jth node to the reference node, and Kij is equals to plus 1 if the ith branch is a part of that particular path which is from jth node to reference node and oriented in the same direction, and this Kij is equals to -1 if the ith branch is a part of that path from again jth node to reference node and oriented in opposite direction. Okay, oriented in opposite direction. Okay, if the ith branch is suppose a part of that particular path and from this jth node to reference node and it is oriented in opposite direction, so Kij will be -1. Okay, and if it is in the same direction, so it will be 1. Okay, and if it is that particular branch is not coming in that particular path, so it will be Kij is equals to 0, that element will become 0. Okay, now again as we are considering this tree, okay, so this tree is which tree? That is 1 2 3, means these are the branches of this tree, or you can say twigs or branches. Now that's why here this branch means what? The branches of tree, means there will be only 3 branches. Okay, so I will form again, obviously this matrix will be 3 by 3 for this given network. Okay, because there are 3 paths. Okay, number of nodes are here, you can see the branches cross n-1. Okay, so here this branch 1 2 3. Okay, n-1 means 3, so obviously node number 1, node number 2 and node number 3, so we will get this 3 by 3 matrix, that is between branch, and this will be path from node number 1, path from node number 2 and path from this node number 3. Okay, now for this formation of this K matrix, we have to consider this tree, that is 0 node, this is node number 1, this is node number 2 and this is node number 3. This is the direction, that is orientation, which is by default given in the network. Okay, now we have to consider the path. Okay, now first path will be between, this first path is from node number 1 to reference node. Okay, now here there are branches, here there is branch number 1, branch number 2 and this is branch number 3 according to this network graph only. Okay, this is what the tree which we are considering. Okay, so first path will be from node number 1 to reference node. Okay, that is first path, this one. So which branches are coming this path? Only one branch. Okay, another will become 0. Okay, and what about direction? You can see this is the path direction and this is the orientation, like this, so it is opposite, so it will be -1, means branch 1 will be present but it will be -1, another will become 0. Similarly, path number 2 will be from node number 2 to reference node, means this path, this will be the direction. Okay, so in this second path, how much elements or how much branches are coming? Branch number 1 as well as branch number 2, not 3. Okay, so obviously this is the direction, and the direction of element 1 and element 2 is opposite to this direction, so again it will be -1. If it is same direction, it will be plus. Okay, so which branch? 1 and 2, so it will be -1 and third will become 0, and third path will be from node number 3 to reference node again. Okay, so there are all 3 branches are coming in this particular path, 1 2 3, and all are in opposite direction, because by default direction is like this, clockwise. Okay, and direction of path is anti-clockwise here, so it will be -1 -1 -1. Okay, so this is what your the branch path incidence matrix K. Okay, for a given particular network and for a given particular tree. Okay, so we have to consider any one tree, okay, for the formation of this particular matrices. Now already in previous class we discussed about the matrix A, that was bus incidence matrix, or you can say reduced incidence matrix. Okay, so in that we discuss about the AB matrix, that is the part of A matrix which is corresponds to the branches. Okay, so if you multiply that AB, multiplication of AB matrix with K transpose, okay, so what we get from this particular, so what was this AB matrix, so which was 3 by 3 matrix only, which was corresponds to the branch only. Okay, so that was -1 1 0 0 -1 1 0 0 -1. Okay, into what will be the K transpose. Now simply we are going to write a row as a column. Okay, first row first column, second row second column. Okay, so you will get the K transpose, that is -1 -1 -1 0 -1 -1 0 0 -1. Okay, now if you multiply both the matrix, okay, so this row this column, so it will become -1 plus 1. Okay, so you will get here first element 1, first row second column it will become 0, again first row third column it will become also 0, again second row first column it will become 0 1 0 likewise. Okay, this is the simple matrix multiplication. Okay, so here what you got, this is the unity matrix you got after multiplying AB matrix with K transpose. Okay, means here you can see AB dot K transpose is equals to U matrix, that is unity matrix. Okay, or you can write AB is equals to K transpose inverse. Okay, AB is equals to K transpose inverse if you shift this K transpose on this side. Okay, so if suppose you are having the value of matrix K, suppose, so you can have the AB matrix, you can calculate AB matrix. Okay, vice versa. Okay, so thank you very much. This was the branch path incidence matrix K matrix, okay, which is between branch and path, and the dimension for this is B cross n minus 1. Now here B is exclusively the branch of tree only. Okay, so thank you very much.